Hey guys, it's ARIBA. So today I'm sharing with you guys this really easy hair and makeup tutorial that I rocked for New York and Toronto Fashion Week the last couple of weeks. It's a wet hair tutorial, even though my hair is dry, and the new Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I hope you guys have been enjoying my New York Fashion Week post on my Instagram. I'm going to put together a blog post for it soon. It's just been so crazy busy, but I'm going to put a blog post up really soon. So there was a day this past weekend where I had 5 shows in one day and I had to change my outfit about 5 times. And I did this makeup look and it basically transitioned really well with every single outfit change that I had. So I only used 2 palettes, and it was the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette and the Huda Beauty highlighter. I already have a couple of makeup tutorials up with my contouring and my base. I'll link them below for you guys to see. It's a really easy eyeshadow tutorial. It's super versatile. So all I did was put the eyeshadow on in the morning, and with every outfit I packed a lipstick. So I just changed my lipstick with every outfit, but I kept my eyeshadow and my base the same. So it's a super versatile eye makeup look, and I'm going to show you guys really quickly how to do it. So I'm just going to do one eye off camera, and then I'll come back on camera and do the other eye. And I was basically just rocking a lot of wet hair the last couple of weeks as well, because it lasts all week. So I'm going to show you guys how I do my wet hair look. There's so many different ways to do it, and you're going to find thousands of ways to do it. But this is just how I like to do it, so I'm going to share that with you guys really quickly as well. So I just did one eye off camera, and now I'm going to be starting with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in medium dark, and I'm just applying it all over my eyelid and then blending it away. So once that's blended, I'm going to grab my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and this palette is so beautiful, guys. It's so rich, it's so pigmented. I swatched it on my Instagram not too long ago. There's 8 matte shades in here, 6 pressed pearl eyeshadows, 3 chrome toppers, and 1 pure glitter. So I'm starting with one of the matte shades, which is Blazing. So I'm going to take this orangey copper tone, and I'm just going to apply it in my crease using a fluffy blending brush. And then I'm going to go in with a deeper tone, which is Amber, and I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush and create a little bit more depth into my crease. And then I'm just dragging it a little bit onto the corners of my eyelid. And then using the same exact brush, I'm going to create a little bit more depth using the shade Saffron. So this one has a little bit more of a reddy mahogany tone to it. And then once I'm happy with the way that it's blended, I'm just going to drag it a little bit under my waterline as well. And then I'm just taking a clean blending brush just to smooth everything away. And now I'm going to go in with a darker brown shade. I don't know how to say it. I think it's Oud. And I'm going to apply it in the same areas as well and drag it under my waterline. Okay, so once that's blended away, for this next step, you can go in with a concealer. I like to use the shade Fiji in Huda Beauty's highlighter palette because it just brings a little bit of an extra pop to the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow on its own is super vibrant and it's super shimmery, and you don't need to use Fiji for the base. I just like to. It's just a personal preference, but you can also just use concealer for this part. So I'm just applying it in the inner corner area and then dragging it and blending it into the center of my eyelid. And then I'm going to grab the pressed pearl in Nefertiti and apply it to the same exact area. And I'm just kind of dabbing it on. And then I'm going to apply a chrome topper in Celestial to the center of my eyelid. And this is just going to blend the pressed pearl with the matte eyeshadow. And then I'm also going to just take the same chrome topper and apply it right underneath my eyebrow. And I'm just going to grab the highlighter, and using my pinky, I'm just going to dab it into the corner of my eye. For my liquid liner, I'm using Gosh Cosmetics Intense Liner Pen. I'm just going to use that to create my wing. It's so empowering when you get that wing just right. Yes! So for my waterline, I'm using Night Moth from MAC, which is a kind of like a maroon lip liner. And then I'm grabbing my Huda Beauty lashes in Farah and applying those on as well. The concentration is real right now. I'm grabbing my L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara just to blend my natural lashes into my faux lashes, and I'm definitely going to get the corners where there isn't a faux lash and apply the mascara generously in there so it blends really well with the faux lashes, and then apply it underneath as well. And then I'm just going to grab the highlighter and touch up my nose and my cheekbones. And I finally got my hands on the Versali Care Rose Gold Elixir. It has little specks of gold in it that dilute away once you rub it into your lips and your skin. So my skin is prepped with this oil and I'm using it on my lips. Guys, this smells so much better than I thought it would. For my lips, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in Girlfriend and the Huda Beauty Lip Strobe in Shameless. This shade, Girlfriend, is probably the best for anybody that has a skin tone similar to mine. She has 3 nudes, and this one's the one that looks the best, in my opinion. And then I'm just topping it off with Shameless, which has like a little bit of glitter to it, just to match the theme of my eyeshadow. And a little bit of shoulder bling. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly how to do this hair. So I just shampooed and conditioned my hair. So you want to start with towel dried hair. So there's so many ways you can do the wet hair look. You can do it with a mousse if you want a little bit of a stronger hold. You can also use a gel if you want a really strong hold. But if you want like a really soft, movable, wet hair look that keeps your hair dry and not crispy, then I suggest going with a salt spray. I'm finding the most success with my wet hair look using salt sprays. It doesn't get too crispy and it doesn't get hard like a gel or a mousse would. So I'm using Fashion Waves from Reckin. It's a sea salt spray. And you can use any salt spray. Honestly, I've never come across a sea salt spray that isn't good. Sea salt sprays are so awesome. And then you just kind of mist it into your hair. And you want to be generous with this. And sea salt actually draws moisture from the air, so it gives it a really dewy kind of wet hair finish. So you can see I'm being pretty generous with this, and you want to be as generous as possible. So the second product I'm going to go in with is Guts. I know the bottle's like super dirty. It's because I used it like regularly for Fashion Week. You basically just want to start with some sections. So even when this product dries, it still looks wet in your hair, but it doesn't get crispy, even though it does have hold to it. So you want to be pretty generous with this. So I'm grabbing like 1-inch sections and I'm spraying this product in really generously in a zigzag pattern just to make sure that I get everything from the roots to the ends. Because the last thing you want is your hair to start drying in the roots or in the ends. You want it to look consistently wet from top to bottom. So you want to apply this product as evenly as possible. So once this product is completely applied in your hair, you don't need to apply heat to it. Just let it dry naturally. My hair took about 30-40 minutes to dry on its own without any heat. And it looks completely wet once it's dried. Just make sure that you apply this product as generously and as evenly as possible, or else your hair is going to dry in patches and it's not going to look very nice. So the first way to style this is completely slicked back like I have here, and you just want it to look natural, kind of like you ran your fingers through it and it's sitting back. And then another way that I style it is with a really deep side parting. So you want to use the arch of your eyebrow as a guide and create a really deep side part. And that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment below letting me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And I hope you guys don't mind my kids talking in the background of this video. I couldn't get them to sleep and I had to film. So just look that part over.